So you don't mind if I ask you some questions? Just about, you. How about it? You think that's okay? All right. So, tell me about the neighborhood you live in. Do you live close to the school?
No.
You don't? No? Does it take you a long time to get to school?
No.
No? So you don't live too far. All right. What city do you live in?
Huh?
What city do you live in?
Plant City.
Plant City? Okay. Yeah, that's not far from the school at all. Okay. So, have you always lived in Florida? No? Where else have you lived?
I lived in a far away from here.
Far away?
Yeah, when I never met this school, I was afraid that I would never make friends.
Aww.
But that's when I met my best friend Dave.
Man, that is pretty neat. It feels good to have friends. So tell me about your old neighborhood where you used to live.
I lived in some town where there were bricks and the houses were stuck together.
Oh, okay.
And there was a lot of dirt there and gates.
And gates. Okay.
Even over there even there's laundries there. So we don't have to drive really far away to go to the laundromat.
Ah, that's good. Oh, that's good. Oh. Do you have you always lived in the United States, or have you lived in another country?
I never live in the United States. I used to live in Mexico.
You did? Okay. All right. Well, how old were you when you came to the United States?
I was 5 years old.
5 years old. So have you been in school? Were you in another school in Mexico?
No,
Or this
there
was the
were
first
no school.
Oh, okay. No school. Okay.
That is when I moved to the country where I met Dave.
Oh, now did you come here by a plane or by a car when you moved from Mexico? You came on a plane? Oh, I bet that's exciting. All right. Now, does anyone in your house speak English?
Huh?
Does anybody at home speak English? Like, does your mom speak English?
My brother.
Your brother speaks English. Okay. And how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have 3 sisters and 2 brothers.
Wow. That's a big family. They all live with you? No. Who lives with you in your house?
I only have 1 brother and 1 sister, and my mother and father.
Okay. Now, does mom and dad speak English? They don't. No.
Yes, they speak like Mexico.
Spanish. You speak Spanish at home to them? That's great. I'm trying to learn Spanish. Right. Now, did you always speak English, or when did you learn to speak English?
I learned it from my best friends when I was in here.
When you came to the United States?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So in kindergarten?
I tried to not talk like Mexico.
Okay.
But my mom and my dad said that I'm still Mexican.
You are, and that is a great thing, because that's what makes you Elias, right? Yeah, and that's awesome. Okay. So mom and dad don't want you speaking Mexico?
They do.
Or they do?
They do. Because if I don't talk like Mexico, they won't understand me.
Right. Okay. That's important.
But at Mexico, we have different blood.
Oh, yeah.
We all have different blood.
Yeah. All right. Do you have any struggles at home or at school or anything with speaking Spanish and English? No? Okay. What do you like about living in the United States?
Good.
You like it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. What do you like about it?
I like
What's
it.
different? Sorry. What's different with living here and living in Mexico?
Over there at Mexico, I met some friends that were Mexicans.
Uh-huh.
My brother makes a lot of friends over there.
So you had more friends in Mexico or more friends in the United States?
I have them more in the United States.
More in the United States. Okay, that's good. Friends are very important. So,
The correct time is 7:45. Please stand for the
and what don't you like about living in the United States? Is there anything that you'd rather be in Mexico? Like, is there anything that you like better in Mexico?
When I really miss Mexico is the chicken, and they have it like those. We Mexicans we only like burn stuff.
Burning stuff?
Yeah, like we only like to eat like cows.
Oh, okay.
In Mexico, kids have to do work.
Oh, okay.
Even in Mexico, all the kids do work.
They work. And here in the U.S., there's no work for you, right? Your job is to be a kid and go to school and...
When you're 9 years old, you have to defeat rhinos.
You fight rhinos in Mexico at 9 years old?
No, we only fight those bulls. We fight bulls.
Bulls.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wow, that sounds intense.
Yeah.
Fighting.
But we always have to use guns.
Oh. Now, guns can be very scary. So
Yeah,
I'm sure that it's better
But
in the
9
United
years old
States.
only 9 years old have to use guns.
Oh, okay.
But what do we really don't like is we don't like to do, when you're 5 years old, you have to do the dishes.
Oh, and housework.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay. Do you ever go home and visit Mexico?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Do you have a lot of family that still lives there?
Yes.
You do. Okay.
My brothers and sisters, they live in Mexico all alone.
Now, how do you feel about... So your brother and sister are still in Mexico?
Yep. They're very good with me and my brother.
Now, how do you feel about education? How do you feel about school?
Good.
You feel good about it? Do you feel like school is very important?
Yeah.
You do. School is important.
When I was in second grade, I never met. When I was like in first grade, my brother was in third grade,
Uh-huh.
and he was 9 years old that day.
Oh.
And I was in first grade, and I didn't have any friends in first grade.
How does your parents feel about school? Do they think it's important that you come to school?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. All right.
But what we always do when we leave home, when we go to school, we always use our Spanish. We always talk in English. We always say adios.
Oh, yeah. Have a good day.
That means bye.
Bye. That is good. What books do you like to read? Do you like to read? Yeah?
At Mexico, we never have books.
No books in Mexico. Oh, books are so important.
Or even math.
All right, so you do like to read. That is really good. Reading is really good for you. What's your favorite book to read? Do you have a favorite?
Dogman.
Dogman. I see that a lot. What's your favorite character in the story?
I like Dogman.
Dogman.
Yeah, 'cause he's fun.
Miss Lerna, is it okay I finish?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Go ahead. Do you mind?
All right. So, what about your mom? Has she been in school? Did she go to school?
No, she was born in Mexico.
Oh, okay. What about your dad? Did he finish school? Did he finish going to school?
His mom and his dad didn't want him.
Oh, okay. And now what about your brothers and sisters? The ones that are in Mexico, are they in school?
No.
No school. All right. And what about the ones that are here? Are they older or younger?
Only my brother is younger. I have one brother here, and my sister is still a baby.
Oh, okay. All right. And your older brother, is he in school?
Yeah.
He is in school. Does he come to this school? No. He goes to a little kid's school, like a preschool?
At Mexico, we only have to teach ourselves.
Oh, okay. Mexico, you teach yourself. All right. And your brother that lives in your house with you now, is he in school? He is in school. He just doesn't come to this school.
I'm really sorry for my sister when she's in Mexico.
Do you speak English with them? You speak English with your brother? Oh, right. That's pretty neat.
Sometimes we fight.
You do?
Yes.
Sometimes brothers and sisters just do that.
Yeah.
I have some brothers and sisters, and we used to fight. Now, do you have any other family members that live with you? Like grandma or grandpa?
Grandma and grandpa are at Mexico taking care of me.
Taking care of your who? Your brothers and sisters?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So let's talk about food. What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is cows.
Cows.
Yeah.
So you like anything made with cow?
Yeah.
Oh, like hamburgers. Yeah, what else? What else is made with cow?
What's made of cows is when you take off their skin and you burn it, it's good. And you cut a circle in it, it's so good.
Like a patty? And you put it on a bun? Or okay.
Usually in Mexico, there's nothing over there. We only have to use our hands to eat it.
Okay, guys, have a seat.
Oh, okay.
There's
To eat
no
the meat?
Spoons, there's no
Okay, take out a book, please.
forks. What is only over there, it's knives.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that sounds pretty like not a lot of cleanup. If you just eat the meat with your hands, you don't have to wash
Yeah,
dishes
when
or
I was-
anything, right?
When I turned 6 at Mexico, everything. My mom said that it's time for me to kill those bulls.
The bulls, like the cows?
Yeah.
Oh, like a steer, like a
Yeah.
cow that you can eat.
But we use horses to kill them,
Oh, okay.
so we don't get hurt. And we still use guns.
Oh.
What we really don't like is to chop all the trees down.
Oh. Now,
My sister only does that.
Now, so do you like eating better now that you're here in the United States?
Yeah.
It's kind of easier, do you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the Mexicans are tired to using their hands.
Yeah. You don't really do that in the United States, do you? When you go to eat dinner?
No.
Do you help cook dinner at home? Who cooks dinner?
My mom.
Your mom cooks dinner?
Yeah.
Do you ever help mom cook dinner?
No.
No?
I only take care of our little sister.
Up there. I don't have any little ones.
And does Dad help Mom cook dinner? No. She just does it all by herself?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good. All right.
Even when I was like 7 years old, I trained my own self to run fast.
You did?
Yep.
So running fast comes in handy?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
I'm sorry for my dog at Mexico.
Yeah?
He got ran over.
Oh, no. I'm sorry to hear that. That's
He
sad.
was the best dog. His fur was black and...
Do you have a dog in your new neighborhood?
No.
No.
We're still trying to get him.
Oh, well, that'll be exciting. Now, have you always lived in this neighborhood that you live in?
Not always the time.
In the U.S., have you moved while you've lived here? While you've come to this school?
Yeah.
Have you moved? How many times do you think?
3 times.
3 times. Okay. And
Okay, guys, have a seat.
so tell me about your friends.
Put your books away. If you guys are over there and
You have a lot of friends?
Yeah.
then it doesn't take
Okay.
that long to find the book.
And Dave is your best friend?
Yeah. Even Ariel. When I first met him, he showed me how to run.
So they helped you speak English?
Yep.
Okay. And now what about your friends back home in Mexico? What are their names?
Put it on your lip and leave it there.
Do you have a best friend back in Mexico? What's their name?
His name is called Jordan.
Jordan. I like that name.
Okay,
He's the
So,
best friend
tomorrow,
I ever
guys,
have.
today is Wacky Tacky.
when you get home from school, what do you do?
But tomorrow is idiom day.
When
You
I-
guys heard that on
wait,
the
what?
morning announcement?
What do you do when you get home from school? Like what do you like to do? Like with your free time? You do homework? So homework is really important.
Even my brother is showing me timetables.
So your brother's showing you how to do timetables? What? That is awesome. You'll be doing those soon.
Yeah.
And you'll already know, so you'll be even further ahead. That's great news. Okay. And what did you do whenever you were in Mexico? Whenever you had extra time?
At Mexico, we
Yeah.
used chalk.
Chalks.
Yep.
And you played.
There was no paper.
Oh, okay.
We just used the ground.
Okay. Like to write things? Oh, okay.
But in Mexico, there's cars.
Lots of cars. So you had to be careful when you were riding on the ground in Mexico because
Yeah.
so many cars. And here it's not. Is it like that?
No, there are only police over there.
Oh, okay. Where you live, there's a lot of police that come.
Yeah.
So they come through your neighborhood.
Yeah.
And in Mexico, there wasn't a lot of police.
Even a long time ago, we were my great grandfather. He was in the army, but they didn't have those cannon like those tanks and those vehicles.
Oh,
There was
wow.
only gun shootings.
Oh.
We had to be careful because Texas,
So there's a lot of shooting guns in Mexico.
yeah, Texas and Mexico didn't get along.
Oh,
That
okay.
always,
Now, do you play sports?
yes,
You do? What kind of sports do you play?
soccer.
Oh, you play soccer. That is fun, fun, fun.
At Mexico, there were no soccer balls or basketballs.
Oh. So you like that about here, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. So
Okay, so tomorrow is dress.
So you didn't play sports in Mexico?
And we're
Oh.
gonna watch a video so you guys
We
know
were
what an idiom is.
really
Idiom
tired
is
about
like
those.
a saying that
So do you
people
like
use, okay,
music?
that usually means something else. whether
Yes.
it's a saying or an expression.
Even at Mexico, there was music.
Oh, Mexico had music.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That is good. Music is good. Do you play video games or watch TV or
No
anything
video
like
games
that? No video games.
at Mexico.
What about here? Do you play video games here?
Yes.
You do. What types of things does your family do? Like, do you have family time together? Do you read together or anything like that?
We read to my little sister.
Read to your sister. Do you guys go on picnics or family vacations?
We go to when when it's already like Sunday.
Uh-huh.
We go to church,
Church.
but it's really far away from here.
Well, that is good. Church is a good thing. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think that's fun? What are fun things that your family likes to do? Like, what do they think is fun? What do you think is fun?
I really miss the toys in Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah, those toys were made out of metal, but they were still good.
Yeah.
They still roll.
Oh, okay.
Even when it was my birthday when I was 4 years old, they gave me this horse that was black,
Oh.
and they say that if you see this horse, it means that it's your toy and you get to take it everywhere. And I took it everywhere do I go.
Well, that is very neat. Sounds like the horse was important to you.
Yeah.
At home, do you have any responsibilities at home? Like,
Yes.
what are you in charge of?
I'm in charge of
Like, maybe cleaning your room? Do you have to keep your room clean?
no. We need to cut the wood.
You have to cut wood.
Yeah, cause
And what do you do with the wood?
we use the wood for fire.
Oh.
thousands of idioms out there.
All right, for
'Cause
fires. And what do you do with the fires?
We use the fire for
Still used today.
marshmallows.
Oh. Do you cook your food on the fire at home? Like hot dogs or anything like that?
At
On the fire?
Mexico, there was like none of those
don't
cold.
really mean the same thing
There's
as
no
what they
cold.
say.
Do you
So
help
they
clean the
said
house
shake
or
a leg.
anything
It
like
doesn't
that?
mean to shake
Yes.
your leg.
You do
It
help
means to
clean?
hurry up. So these certain idioms
the
are certain things
house.
that, like there was one in a
Okay.
pickle, okay? Or like they said this morning, butterflies in your stomach. So you can make pictures and you can wear it on you if you want, like butterflies in your stomach or the heart on your
All
sleeve.
right.
Okay.
Um,
And when you have butterflies in your stomach, that means
I think that's it.
you are
I
nervous about
really
something.
thank you.
Right? So just go
Really
home and
glad
ask
that
mom or dad or
we
somebody that
answered
can
these
help you.
questions.